Nini everyone, Zabora here. Welcome back to our Kemetic Witchcraft lessons. This is lesson 7, I think, 7, on spraying and sprinkling. Not incense, I totally lied. We have to back up and go back a little bit. So our last lesson was on magical timing, and the one before that was spiritual baths. Now, this lesson, spraying and sprinkling, ties into the spiritual bath one, because once you cleanse and purify yourself, it is traditional for a root worker, a doctor, to spray you with a liquid in order to purify or cleanse or attract money or luck or love or whatever it is you went to the root doctor for. So this is something that is specific to hoodoo. It's not specific to Kemetic practices, so please understand that I'm coming from purely a hoodoo perspective on this. Okay, so there are several types of commercial sprays, soaps, and whatnot available targeting people who practice hoodoo. This is not new. This goes back to like the 1800s with Jewish mail order catalogs saying, hey, buy this cat's paw, or buy this lucky gator paw, or buy these coyote claws, whatever. It goes back. So the types of spraying and what you would do is after your spiritual bath, before you would dress, the doctor would spray you either through mouth spraying, or they would asperge you with a branch and some holy water, or again, whatever it is you went to the root doctor for, if it's gambling luck or whatever. They would sprinkle you with liquid, a magical liquid, okay? And you can still kind of find this in the Catholic Church. St. Francis of Assisi, on his day, people bring in their pets in the church. The fathers bless the animals by asperging them with holy water, and I think it like an olive branch or some shit like that. So you can use magical intent when it comes to asperging. Like if you want to attract money, maybe you would asperge yourself with a pine branch, because pine is related to money. Just saying. Okay. Now, there were laundry sprinklers available. You're not going to find them really today, but what it was it basically looks like a watering can, like the first part of a watering can. You would put water in it, and you would sprinkle your clothes with it, and then you would iron it. So you really don't find them today, but you can find like perfume atomizers, or like little spray bottles for like cologne, body spray, that kind of stuff. You can use those to hold your liquids. I use this here. This is just a Bacardi bottle here that I've used. And this one here is actually for protection, cleansing, jinx breaking, that sort of thing. Keeping negativity off. They are related. So, yeah. Commercial sprays, soaps, stuff like that, they are available. I prefer to make my own just because you don't really know what's going into that spiritual soap or that spray, or if what they say is in it is actually in it. But yeah, you do what you gotta do. So the 9 types of sprays that a hoodooist would keep on hand would be: 1 for blessing, cleansing, purification, and healing; 1 for luck, attraction of opportunities; 1 for money drawing and gambling luck, because they are different; 1 for love, happy home, fidelity, and reconciliation; 1 for success in career or school or job getting; 1 for court case, legal matters, and keeping the law, which is specific to hoodoo through the black community. And we will talk about that later. And then there's also protection from enemies and safe travel, and 1 for jinx breaking, uncrossing, curse removal, and road opening. And the last spray is for psychism, spirituality, occult, and the dead. And these things, these 9 sprays, are basically everything that a energy practitioner, a witch, a bruja, whatever you want to call yourself, crowned, whatever, that a person as a magical practitioner will encounter through life. Okay, these are like the 9 sprays that cover every aspect of life, except 1, and that is cursing, because traditionally sprays are not used for baneful magic. Sure, I guess you could gain access to your enemy's home and spray about some nasty, baneful, get the fuck out whatever you made. I'm just saying traditionally that's not what they're used for. Alright? So, once you get out of your bath and you kind of dry it off, you spray yourself with this stuff. The scent is supposed to help remind you of whatever it is that you went to the root doctor for. It would be gambling luck, protection, love, attraction, whatever. Okay? Now, there are different types of commercially available cologne that act as bases for your sprays. They are Hoyt's Cologne, which is used for money drawing and gambling luck, career success, court cases, job getting, protection, and general good luck. There's Florida Water, which, again, this is my brand of Florida Water. This is Murray and Landman. It's my favorite brand of Florida Water. And it's used for protection, cleansing, healing, jinx breaking, tranquility, dealing with the dead, safe travel, psychism. Okay? Then there's Rose Cologne, which is deals with love, romance, sex, reconciliation. You have Orange Blossom Cologne, which is cleansing, fidelity, jinx breaking, and success. And Kananga Water, which is a psychism, purification, dealing with the dead. So if I wanted to attract a new lover, I would grab some Rose Cologne. I would grab some, maybe some rose oil, maybe a little bit of some lavender oil, and maybe even a little bit of some orange oil, and mix it up into a cologne to be used as a attract new lover kind of thing. Now, essential oils are added to the base for these specific purposes, okay? And then they are used, they're shaken, okay, before you use them. You don't put plant matter in here in the traditional sense like you do with oil. Instead, you use the essential oils. Again, that's why I like to use stuff that I make myself, just because I know what I put into it. Now, it's very important that you record everything you do, because if you can't remember how many drops of lemon oil you put in, or eucalyptus oil you put in, or citronella, if you can't remember how many drops you used, then you're going to throw your whole scent off. You're going to not be able to replicate this, even if it's a really good formula. You know, so it's important that you record everything, and also to experiment, because like I said, when it comes to the scent, you want to get something that you identify with, that you resonate with, because that's going to help improve your magic. So, I hope this has been enlightening for you all. This is actually like the third time I've tried to make this video, so I'm sorry if I went a little fast. Now, sprays can be used around the home. You don't have to specifically anoint a client with them, again, but that is traditionally what they're used for. You can actually use, like my recipe here, to cleanse specific objects if they're able to withstand it, like stones or magical objects that you get that you bring into your home, like a mortar and pestle, or maybe your trusted Shopti, which I had to move because of my giant Book of Shadows, my rough copy of my Book of Shadows. I've got my big copy right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, right? Yeah, my big copy. So yeah, you can use sprays for other objects. You can use them in house blessing rituals if you don't want to burn sage, because sage is kind of going extinct due to the New Age movement. So, you know, be a good witch. Don't make sage grow extinct. That's it for tonight, guys. Senapti.